Hello everyone, my name is Maria and in this video I will be planning my next week in a common planner by Sterling Ink. For this week I've already picked the stickers and the color palette that I would like to use, and this time I wanted to be a little bit more pastel and calm because last week my spread looked like this and it looks a little bit overwhelming, so this week I would like to try something more in nude colors. This is my first attempt to make a weekly plan with me video, so please let me know if you would be interested in videos like that, if you think it's a good idea, or you think that plan with me every week is a little bit too often. As you can see, I'm planning to use some Sterling Ink stickers as well as the other stickers that I just got from AliExpress. This week, I'm focusing on time management and measuring how much time it would take me to complete certain tasks. I've done that before. I found it very useful for my work and studies in the past, so now I would like to try again because I have a couple of new projects and I honestly don't know how much time I'm going to spend on them. If you watched my previous video, you know that the focus of last week was exercise and healthy eating, and if healthy eating went well, exercise did not happen that much. I guess I will have to come up with some other technique on how to motivate myself to exercise. So if you know something, please write down in the comments. I already have an idea. I will share with you a little bit later. So we're going to see how it goes this week. So let's start with the events that are scheduled. In my case, those are classes with my students, therapy, Pilates, and the university info session. Now I'll go through last week's goals that I did not complete, and those are two: the Etsy shop situation that I still have to figure out, and also Upwork. I've recently started working as a freelancer, and now I'm still trying to understand how all of these websites work, so that's something that I need to research. I'm also continuing with the other two goals from the last week, which is editing my dad's book and making two more videos for YouTube. Now it's time to flip back to the monthly goals, and we already have one achieved, which is the curriculum design course that I finished last week. So the one that I think I can finish this week is the professional development book. My monthly health goals are mainly about the habits that I'm tracking daily, apart from the exercise. So, as I've mentioned, it didn't really work well last week. So, what I'm going to do this week is to make this goal a little bit more specific by scheduling 3 time slots when I have to exercise this week. In terms of creativity, I'm sticking with my plan of making 8 YouTube videos a month, and I think I'm doing pretty well with that, hopefully. And everything else just has to do with habits, so we're not going to include it in the weekly goals. I'm also going to include one more work related goal, which is finishing the big project. Last week, I also added this habit tracker to the top of the page because it's just convenient not to flip back and forth to the habit tracker at the beginning of the planner. And I'm tracking my 4 essential habits for this month, which are exercise, daily Instagram post, Vipassana meditation, and sleep. I'm going to do it this week as well because it worked really well for me. So I added this brown line on the top, and I also used the sticker to indicate that it's a habit tracker. Now I'm breaking down the weekly goals into daily goals. So I think I'm going to get to Etsy on Wednesday, to Upwork tomorrow on Tuesday, and to my dad's book on Thursday. In terms of the videos, I'm going to finish filming this one now, edit it and post today, and then I'm going to do more editing of another video, which is 15 ideas for using your 5-year techo, that I hope I will upload tomorrow. And I also might do some extra filming on Wednesday and probably another plan with me on Sunday. The next goal is exercise, and as I've mentioned, it didn't work out that well last week. So this week I'm making it more specific by planning 3 times, very specific time slots throughout the week when I'm going to exercise. I already have a group class on Tuesday, so I also will schedule the time for exercise for me on Wednesday and Friday. So hopefully it will make me feel more obliged to exercise as if I actually scheduled it, even though it will be still just exercise at home. In terms of reading a professional development book, I think I'm just going to add another letter to my tracker on top, which is going to be R for reading. The book is not too long, so I'm planning to finish it in a week. If I read every day, I will definitely achieve the goal. And the work project that I'm supposed to finish this week, I will write down with another color because it's pretty important. So I want it to be the first thing that I see when I open my planner. And same as last week, I have specific tasks for Monday to Thursday. And then after the follow up meeting on Thursday, I might have another task for Friday. I'm also going to put these cute plant stickers to remind myself that I have to water my plants twice a week. I also need to remind myself that I have a big cleaning on Friday and one more important task for today, which is a job interview follow up. As I was filming, I realized that I completely forgot about the fact that two people that I really care about have birthdays this week. So I'm going to add that as well. And as a result, I have this really unsuccessful attempt of lettering. I'm pretty sure I'm going to cover those during the week if they bother me that much, but yeah, it is what it is. And the last thing is going to be to add the tracker onto the weekend space because I usually decorate it and it's free anyways. I don't really use it for anything to add that space to track how much time it takes me to complete certain tasks. The time management technique that I want to try this week and the one that I mentioned at the beginning of the video. First, I'm just going to add a few stickers for decoration. And here I'm going to write the activities, the time for which I'm tracking, and here is going to be the amount of hours or minutes that I spent on doing that specific task. This week looks really good to me so far. I know that later I will add more stickers and more decorations as I go through the week, but now all of these blank spaces are not something that I want to fill in. This has been a problem for me for quite a while, over planning and just making sure there is no empty space in the planner. If there is an empty space in the day, it means that I have to fill it in with another task. And I don't know about you, but I feel very bad about myself when I have a lot of tasks that I don't complete at the end of the day. So now I focus on not over planning, but actually making sure that I complete everything because now I measure and I know how much time would certain things take me. And now, if I have those few extra hours left at the end of the day, I actually feel very happy because I have options. I can either put another task in there and complete something else, or I can just use this time for myself or my family. It has been working well for me so far, so that's why I'm sticking with this method. Another thing that I would like to mention is something that I call a contact list. If you have a look at some previous weekly spreads that I've shared, you will see it almost everywhere. So, this is the list of people that are not my closest friends or relatives, but people that I want to stay in touch with. So, people that I've met at the events, or remote relatives, or random people that I used to work with a while ago, but I just would like us to stay in touch. So, every week I try to send a message to as many people from this list as I can just to make sure we're in touch. And as a person who doesn't like texting, I think it has been a great way for me to remind myself that there are people that I want to casually stay in touch with for friendship or networking or for any other reasons. And this is something that I've been doing for about 3 years now. I don't think any more tasks are going to come up for me today, so I will just add a few stickers for Monday. And it looks really good to me. Thank you so much for watching the video, and thank you so much for the support of my first video that now has hit about 1,000K views. I'm very grateful for all the support. Please write your questions down in the comments. Also, please write your opinion on videos like this becoming a weekly thing when I do a plan with me every Sunday or Monday, like today. Thank you so much for all of your feedback and have an amazing day.